Okay, the topic of this quick little video is theories of democracy. You've watched a video already and done a quick little exercise that asks you to sort of like just look at the different types of government that exist. Clearly, the United States has democracy, more specifically a republic or an indirect democracy. And theories of democracy is just a way to look at like how are decisions actually made within our type of government, like who has the power, who has the influence. This is a really popular topic on the AP test, so it's important you can kind of distinguish between them. And there's three. Oftentimes they'll like give you an example and ask you to, say like, is this an example of which theory, right? So the first theory is called participatory theory. This is the idea that individuals in our society have the ability to influence what politicians do. So for this one, think about how you as an individual could influence sort of the actions that your government officials take. Elite theory is the idea that sort of like a negative way to look at democracy is that it's not really the majority of American citizens that are involved and have political power. It's really like the extreme minority, those that possess wealth and extreme wealth that have most of the political power and influence concentrated in their hands. And then those individuals sort of like lead the apathetic masses that really don't have much interest or don't believe or don't actually have much power to influence the system. And then the last theory is called pluralism. This is the idea that in democracy, regular citizens do have the ability to impact political decisions and impact political policy and what their government officials do, but that they don't often feel comfortable doing it as individuals, like the participatory model says they would. This is actually influencing politics and politicians through participation in groups. So one of the things you're going to do on the next slide is to think about how each of these elements of democracy is visible like in our like system today. It's not like we're one of these. I think you could argue that there are parts of all three of these that explain how decisions are made in our democracy.